With the recent things happening in the manga, a lot of fans have been a bit on the fence of the Straw Hats in terms of power, specifically Zoro and Luffy. In chapter 1009, Zoro blocked the biggest attack the series has displayed in Conquest of the Sea, and in 1010 we see Luffy using Conqueror's Haki coded attacks in order to hit Kaido, and Zoro using Ashura cutting Kaido and leaving a scar. So in this video, we'll be analyzing whether the Straw Hat Pirates are either progressing too quickly or if they're right on the right track. If you guys enjoy regular anime content, then make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on a new video. With that out of the way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's see if the Straw Hats are progressing too quickly. I feel like the main issue for the community goes towards the power scalers and not those who are more focused towards the story. People are upset because when Luffy and Kaido fought for the first time, that it was complete domination where Kaido tanked all of Luffy's attacks and then one-shotted him to where now Luffy's going to be fighting a hybrid Kaido in a one-on-one. So Luffy only training in Udon for a few days shouldn't equate to him being able to fight Kaido one-on-one. But first we have to realize, even though they're fighting against two Yonkos, that it was a 5-on-2 at first. And 3 out of the 5 members of the Alliance have already fought against Kaido before, so they know some of his techniques already. Luffy and Zoro are both well over first commander level, and Lost Devil Fruit is a tough matchup for anyone. Also, Kid in Udon was wearing Sea Stone cuffs and was shown to be roughly equal to Luffy in terms of physical strength. And Killer, well, he's Killer. I don't know much to say about him. So it's not like the Alliance is weak or anything. They separated Big Mom and Kaido, where Kaido has taken attacks like Zoro's Ashura, Law's Injection Shot, and more, meaning that Kaido isn't at 100%, so Luffy should be able to clash with him. Now, this does not mean Luffy will win. I think the best example of how this fight could play out is how Luffy's fight against Crocodile went. He was completely dominated in the first fight, then came back and appeared to be equal against him, where Crocodile then gained the upper hand, and then in round 3, that's when Luffy finally won. So we could very well see the same thing here, or maybe Zoro gets healed and helps, I don't know. Also, something that people fail to realize is that yes, both Luffy and Kaido can coat their attacks in Conquerors, but Luffy can use Ryo as well. So he's attacking Kaido with both Ryo and Conquerors, while Kaido's just using Conquerors. So Luffy has a 2-to-1 advanced technique advantage on Kaido. But I feel like something the power scalers don't really take into consideration is the story. Like, we're in the endgame now. Luffy's going to become the Pirate King soon, where we have Elbaf, Laughdale, and the final war, so the Straw Hats have to be this strong. And even though it's now a 1v1, Luffy did get assistance in weakening Kaido to this point. Mora even said that the Straw Hats aren't ready for the challenges and the hell the new world has to offer, coming from someone who's fought against Kaido himself. And that point was proven as they were easily tired after fighting a pacifista. Luffy, after Ace's death, didn't get a random power-up. No, he realized truly how weak he was and decided that they'd have to train. And people have to realize all the Straw Hats had some great mentors. Zoro and Luffy trained with in their primes. You could argue that Rayleigh and Mihawk can take down a Yonko or an Admiral because of their strength. Sanji trained with Ivankov, someone strong and well respected within the Revolutionary Army. Nami learned all about the weather, Chopper and his medicine. Frankie got to tamper with tech by Vegapunk, one of the smartest people in the series. Robin gained knowledge from the Revolutionary Army, etc. Kuma sent them exactly where they needed to be. And no, the Straw Hats aren't completely broken. Sanji got his raid suit and took an attack from King, where he even stated without the raid suit, he would have died. Proving Sanji isn't ready for the first commanders yet, still showing he has room to grow. Usopp didn't learn Haki until Dressrosa, and him and Nami are fighting Ulti in page 1. More likely than not, people like Robin, Brook, and Frankie are going to learn Haki at some point during this war. The Straw Hat crew isn't completely busted, but at the same time, they're not weak either. They're at the middle point where they're not entirely strong enough to defeat a Yonko crew one-on-one, but at the same time, they're really close. And I think after Wano, we have to officially give them their credit. And, well, Jinbei, he's joined their crew, and possibly Yamato and Carrot. And no, I don't think if they were to clash one-on-one against Yonko crew that they're getting utterly destroyed. It'll be a tough fight, but I still think they'd lose. But the problem I really had is that people are complaining so much about how long One Piece is, and now they're saying that Luffy and the others are getting too strong. Like, what? One Piece isn't ever going to end if that's the case. And this is a shonen anime where the main cast are always young proteges that are supposed to be ridiculously strong. Let's look at some other animes. In Naruto, he learned Sage Mode in a few days in order to fight Pain, arguably the strongest Akatsuki member, where Jiraiya couldn't even fully master it. Also during the war, Team 7 surpassed the legendary Sannin, and Naruto and Sasuke, after attaining the Rinnegan and Sage of the Sixth Path, surpassed Madara, who's considered the strongest Uchiha, and Hashirama considered the strongest Hokage, just at the age of either 16 or 17. In Hunter x Hunter, Gon and Killua at age of 12 were able to at least be able to keep up somewhat with members of the Phantom Troop, and then later during the Chimera Ant arc, Killua at God speed could move faster than Yopi, and Gon's transformation allowed him to be as strong as Miriam and kill Pito. And in the My Hero manga, we see Class 1 Ace already on the level of actual pro heroes, where Deku actually did the most damage to Shigaraki, where even Endeavor, the #1 hero, was struggling himself. Not once have I seen the community complain about these characters and that they were progressing too quickly, where you could argue that their story was relatively close to what One Piece is at now, and they were already considered the strongest in their series, but when it happens with Luffy and the other Straw Hats, then it's a problem. But to conclude, I don't think the Straw Hats are progressing too quickly, and that they're right where they need to be in order to achieve their goals. Zoro's not strong enough to defeat Mihawk, a healthy Luffy isn't beating a healthy Kaido one-on-one, Sanji isn't beating Kizaru, well, yet, etc. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this. Do you guys think the Straw Hats are progressing too quickly? But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video from me. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. It's on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to unleash your potential.